Hello dear learners. Today's daily news capsule is brought to you by Abhit Siksha. Let's start. Today's topics include: first, Chandrayaan 3 is all set to make history today. Second, India launches own car crash testing program. Third, BRICS is a platform for global south, says PM Modi. Fourth, inflation pressures may linger, says ministry. And fifth, on protecting the biodiversity of Northeast. So let us start with the first topic. Chandrayaan 3 is all set to make history today. ISRO's ambitious third moon mission, Chandrayaan 3 lander module, is all set to land on the lunar surface on Wednesday. The lander module, comprising of lander Vikram and rover Pragyan, is scheduled to touch down near the south polar region of the moon at 6:04 p.m. on Wednesday. It's ISRO's second attempt in 4 years, and it will become the fourth country to master the technology of soft landing. Its objective is to demonstrate safe and soft landing, roving on the moon, and conduct in situ experiments. The module would also undergo internal checks and await the sunrise at designated landing site, ISRO has said, adding that the powered descent to achieve soft landing on moon surface is expected to be initiated around 5:45 p.m. on Wednesday. Now, the second news is India launches own car crash testing program. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari on Tuesday launched the country's first car crash testing program. It is called the Bharat NCAP. Bharat NCAP is aimed at improving road safety standards of motor vehicle up to 3.5 tons. India's own car crash testing program is cheaper than conducted abroad and would help buyers understand the quality of product and make informed purchase decisions. Bharat NCAP will be implemented from October 1st. Under the program, car manufacturers can voluntarily offer their vehicles tested as per Automotive Industry Standard AIS 197, and based on performance, vehicles would be awarded star ratings on a scale of 0 to 5. From 7th position earlier, India surpassed Japan to become the third largest automobile market after China and the US, said the Union Minister. He further added that there is not much difference between Bharat NCAP and Global Crash Standard, and the mechanism has been prepared in a systematic way, keeping all stakeholders' views into account. The next news is BRICS is a platform for global south, says PM Modi. The BRICS grouping has become the platform for discussing the challenges facing by global south, PM said before leaving South Africa. PM Modi, who landed at Johannesburg, was received by South Africa's Deputy President Paul Mashtile. The 15th BRICS Summit is the first in person since 2019 and COVID-19 pandemic, and the first since Russian war in Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin will take part in summit via video conference, while Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov will officiate at BRICS events. PM Modi visit to South Africa entails participation in 15th BRIC and invited countries in plurilateral and bilateral settings. The Johannesburg meeting has significance as it will discuss expansion of the grouping, including countries like Iran, Bangladesh and other developing economies. News number 4 is inflation pressure may linger but food prices to ease soon, Ministry. Holding this abnormal upticks in some items responsible for fueling inflation last month, the review has said this is expected to be transitory. Though food inflation in July is perhaps the highest since new CPI series began in 2014, Only 48% of food items has inflation above 6%, and this includes 14 food items with inflation in double digits. Tomato prices are likely to decline with arrival of fresh stocks by the end of August or early September. Further enhanced imports of tur dal are expected to moderate pulses inflation, the ministry further added. And the last news for today's capsule is on protecting the biodiversity of Northeast. To aim a $10 trillion economy without protecting India's environment is a goal not worth pursuing. Foster tourism, undertaking construction and developing infrastructure as ways through which a state generates revenue and creates employment opportunities. However, some of them come at a steep environmental cost. The Meghalaya court was hearing a PIL on cleanliness of Umayam Lake. The court has in its observation said that the most serious aspect of buildings and construction mushrooming around water bodies was not dealt properly. The luscious Khasi, Garud and Jayantia hills and the Brahmaputra Valley are the most important biodiversity hotspots in the northeastern region. Both flora and fauna are under the threat due to deforestation. PILs and judicial activism encouraged under Article 32 and 226 led to a wave of environmental litigations. The Northeast is industrially backward. Deforestation and existing industries are causing serious threat to the region. Central and state government have to develop infrastructure, generate revenue and create employment, but through only sustainable practices. So this is the end of today's daily news capsule. To get today's PDF, please join our Telegram channel. I'll see you in the next time. Thank you.